I was diving in a deep water, never done it before, and I had to swim fair amount of distance to get back to the beach. It was so deep, beautiful, lots of big fish, but I felt like there may be shark somewhere. So I was a bit scared. Nothing can be done. So I did my best to come back, no problem. New water, unknown situation, how to deal with it. With awareness and be prepared better. Back at my backpackers in the cabin, in the cabinet, I couldn't find my funny pack, my wallet, credit card and everything. I couldn't find it. It was in my backpack, but I didn't assume that was the case. So from last night it was sitting there, not in the cabinet. That's my mistake. But I got scared on that one. If I lose the wallet and the credit card, it's a mess. Something to do with this fear of shark. Maybe enhance this sense of, wow, that was tricky. But life is like that. Charlie Munger says, don't go where you may die, or you may get into the trouble. I said in one of the videos, when you meet disaster, just meet. That's real kind. If nothing can be done, that's what it is. But you do your best, you prepare so that you can deal with it. I had my condo burned in Palisades fire. That didn't affect me as much. Lucky enough that there's an insurance. It may take 5 years. I don't know how long it takes to rebuild. But I had enough financial asset. So I was prepared in a way. But mentally I was prepared too, for some reason. But sudden surprise like those shark or that forgotten wallet, things happen. I can think of the case of forgetting the funny pack, the same one that I carry here at the airline lounge in LA when I was to go to New Zealand, and at the gate I realized that I left it in the lounge. That was okay. I was lucky, but there was passport and money and everything in there. And things of that nature happen here and there. Enough experiences, so I'm fairly cautious, but still. So kind of shaken me up. Took maybe an hour or two. Yeah, about 2 hours, maybe less than that, to figure this out. More or less. There's no perfection. Anything can happen. So what I did, at least one thing that I can share, is that I checked what's in the funny pack. wallet, credit card, and all that. And the credit card, you can get it back. Cash may be gone, but my passport is not with this, and it seems like nobody's care about the passport. So at the end, it's not that serious. I thought about this Zen saying, in nothing is everything. You have more money, you may worry about it. And when I have enough money, that's the time when I have more trouble. So I don't want to think about it. So it's beyond my thinking horizon, unless something very, very serious happens. So I think I'm fairly well prepared, taking care of my body. But the potentially shark experience, I've seen sharks many times, even the great white, narco shark, tiger shark, white tip, and other sharks. But here in Hawaii, tiger shark, I'm not still familiar with. So this deep water, I had this funny feeling. Intuition, awareness. How do we prepare? Preparing for death is one. Typically people talk about the religion. But when there's nothing you can do, that's just that. There's a story of Daisetsu Suzuki talking with Mihoko-san, who spent last 15 years of Daisetsu's life. She was young and helping Daisetsu in many ways. And one day, Mihoko-san said to Daisetsu, "This world is such a dangerous place." And Daisetsu responded, "Oh, I'm glad that you are now aware of that. Now I can die peacefully," or some such way. I talked about this with Miyoko-san, and she said she doesn't remember what was the incident that made her to think like that. The danger, how to deal with danger. I guess Daisetsu's mind is compassionate one, that she was a little bit careless to live in life. So it's like parents wanting to make sure that she can live well. She passed away a few years ago. She was very much like my good, great friend. We talked many times over the phone, 1 hour and a half, almost 2 hours at a time. And we met in Kyoto. What a wonderful person. I said, in nothing is everything. If you look at the life of Zen monks, usually they don't have much of anything, at least traditionally. Sometimes these days, Zen temples, they have lots of money. But way back when things are different, they had nothing, like the Buddha's day, begging. Or in China and Japan, to take care of themselves by taking care of their food, like rice, planting, veggies, whatever. And basically they didn't have much of anything. Like animals in nature. So they don't have anything. Not like my case. They have the sense of leave everything to the way of nature. Not much concern in the mind. I cannot say much about myself. My funny pack and wallet, I'm concerned. But now, since I may be able to capture all of those, I may be able to live like I have nothing, except losing those are the cumbersome, annoying things. But that's the way we live in this world. Do I have any words of wisdom? Just be aware. Don't do stupid things. That's all I can think. Thank you.